What is up, guys? Fugo here, and I'm bringing a commentary on Kah'Zix or Kha'Zix or however you want to call him, the insect dude. And I'm playing the minion, and this is actually a very close game. Like towards the end, it gets really heated, and it could go either way. I'm not gonna tell you who wins. I'm not gonna tell you who loses. All I'm gonna say is it's a very, very close game, and it was actually very exciting to play. So, like I said, I'm using Kha'Zix, and he's just he came out fairly recently, before release, I believe. And he's just a tremendous assassin. He's one of those champions that you'd never feel like you're wasting your money. He is definitely worth the 6,300 IP points, and overall, it's just recommended as an assassin. It has really he's just overall amazing, and I'm gonna try to prove it with this video. And nice pull blitz. Shit. Well, like I was saying, amazing assassin. So first I'm going to talk about his abilities. Now he's very similar mechanically to Rengar in the sense that he kind of functions like they use stealth, and they have gap closure abilities. So many people say he's sort of like a copy of Rengar, and that's not true. They're actually incredibly different. Rengar focuses more on stalking and using bushes to kind of surprise the enemy and just burst them down, whereas Kha'Zix just goes he goes in and just bursts people down just incredibly fast. He's amazing. So I'm gonna talk about his passive. His passive is called Unseen Threat. The way Unseen Threat works is I don't think you'll be able to see it here due to the fact that I'm using spectator mode. But when playing, you will see a mark around the target. If you use the skin I'm using, it will look sort of different. They will look like it has like they're being aimed by a helicopter. I don't even know, man. It just looks weird. Oh, and look at this. Get a kill on Darius and run away. Use the Void Spike to get some health. I'll get to that later. And I'm just running away right now. I'm just waiting for cooldowns. I have Garen next to me. Just turn around, use Void Spikes once again. Q, and I got the kill, and I walk away. And just like a boss, man. Like a boss. So yeah, Unseen Thread. Once you use an ability on a champion, you do extra damage, and they're slow for a few seconds. It's a very good passive for an assassin, and is very easy to trigger. You just gotta wait for the right moment, and you just have to engage the right person. No, notice right here, I completely passed by Blitzcrank, and I focused on Katarina because Katarina's going for ID carry. We can't have that. Now she did kill him, but I shot her down. And meanwhile, Darius did push the turret, and but there's three of us here. I mean, Darius stands no chance if he decides to engage. So we basically took the turret. Kha'Zix Q is called something I forgot, and it basically, let's just call him Claws, whatever. It works mechanically. It works similar to Warwick's Q, where you press Q and then you have to click on the champion, so it's not automatic. I believe Rengar has the same mechanic, or I'm not sure. I believe they changed Rengar. I might be wrong, but I think they changed Rengar. So his Q, it does a lot of damage, and it's his main source of damage, and therefore it should be maxed out first. And good job on Blitzcrank saving the AD carry. Props. His W is called Void Spike, and it's a skill shot, and it works in a very particular way. It does damage, and if you hit it, if the person is close to you, like extremely close to you, and you hit them with Void Spike, you regenerate a little bit of health. Now this isn't by any means any sort of real sustain ability, like at all. Oh, look at the damage on the Q. That was me right there. And Void Spike, it's very minimal healing, like you saw with the previous fight involving Blitzcrank, but it's enough to get you through a fight, especially in a 1v1 situation. Void Spike is also a good tool for harassment, and when they're running away with low health, Ignite plus Void Spike pretty much finishes the target. And look at this, getting away without ultimate, but the bleeding is still on me. God damn it, is it gonna kill me? Is it gonna kill me? No! Yes! Yes! Like a boss! His E is called Leap. Let's just call it Leap. I'm not sure if that's the real name, but it's a Leap. So I'm pretty certain it's called Leap. And basically you, leap towards a certain area. You do damage, and it can jump over walls or terrain, as you saw right there. And here comes Katarina. God damn, Katarina ulting. We burst her down. I use my heal on me, she tries to get away, but I'll have none of that. Void Spike, aim to the bushes, and then Q. You're done. Now notice right here, we're both gonna recall, even though we can try to capture the thing, we don't want to feed. I feel like we're easy targets. Besides, Vayne is pushing the lane, so Vayne was like, yeah, I got it. So she, whatever, is capping the lane. So the ultimate is what makes Kha'Zix special. Is what separates Kha'Zix from Rengar and pretty much from any other champion in the League of Legends. His first of all, for those of you who don't know, you get it at rank 6, 11, and 18, or something. Oh, 16. I don't know. I'm bad at this game. And look at this. I speed it up, but Katarina gets quadra kill. God damn it. And basically, once you get your ultimate and you click R, or hit R, I should say, it gives you an option to upgrade or evolve. That's what the fancy kids call it. Evolve one of your 4 abilities, ultimate included. And what that does is it opens a complete new arsenal for Kha'Zix to finish off targets. And it's amazing the way you can adapt to your playstyle using this evolved abilities. It's just really fun to use, and you feel like you're personalizing your champion to your playstyle, and overall it's just amazing. Now there are a couple of these abilities that in order to be successful you kind of have to have them. They're not a must-have, but they're recommended. And I guess I'll start with the basics. And look at that burst damage. By the way, people tend to underestimate the damage on the leap, and hell, even I playing Kha'Zix tend to underestimate it. It actually does a decent amount of damage, and that followed by your Q and your E and your W does incredible burst damage. As you saw with Ari, she didn't even have time to react. It was that good. And look at here with Katarina. I engage on her, I heal, leap strike, Q, and just like that, she's gone. Like that's amazing. And then I leap strike away. So basically, once you evolve your Q, I should talk about that. Once you evolve your Q, you basically get increased range on your melee attacks, which is good because most of the time when a target is running away, that little bit, it's not significant. It's just kind of like when you get it, you're kind of like, oh, that's okay. But it's actually very good for when they're running away. You can get that last hit and kill them, and it's just it's very satisfying. But the main I guess I should say benefit of it is it does increase damage. So well, there's that. Once you evolve your W, it becomes sort of like a cone skill shot with a very big range. I mean, it's literally impossible to miss with your W if it's ranked up. No, it's very good for farming, but it doesn't do as much damage. And look at this, boom, come in, Q, Blitz is just gone. So I'm gonna focus the AD carry, but no good. So Darius, the Chuck Norris of League of Legends, he wants a piece of me, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit, wait it out. Q, come here, Israel, where you going, leap, yes, and there's that damage that people tend to underestimate. So once you evolve Void Spikes, it becomes sort of you can shoot up to 3 projectiles, and it's very good. It does a fair amount of damage. If you're like me and you suck at skill shots, then I recommend you evolve your W, because it does do a fair amount of damage, and you can hit multiple targets with it. And especially in the minion, when they're capping a point, you can use your W to get them off a point. And yeah, it's just one of those abilities. I mean, there are better abilities with Kha'Zix to evolve, but I feel like Void Spike wouldn't be a terrible ability to evolve. And Ari, what the hell are you doing? Come here. Look at the damage on that. Now I start capping. She thinks I'm capping. There, Q. Damn it, I died. But oh well. Now I feel like my teammates can go cap since top is clear. So E is another one that you must have with Kha'Zix in order to be successful. Again, you don't need to, it's not required, but it's highly recommended that you get your E. Now what does that do? Cooldown reduction, man. Once you use your E and you get an assist and or a kill, it refreshes back to 0. So you can leap in, kill an enemy, and leap out. And look at this. Ari, where are you going? And then get out. Yes. Like a boss. And the E, it's very good. It can be used to escape fights due to the cooldown reduction, or it can be used to keep after people. So you can kill somebody, leap strike to the next person, kill that person, leap strike to the next person, grasshopper style. So it's another one that is highly recommended. And finally, you can upgrade your ultimate. Now, what does upgrading your ultimate does? Now, your regular activation of your ultimate, which I didn't talk about, and Katarina, just get off me. Oh no, but she's putting night on me. God damn it! Yes, I died. Urgh. Anger. But once you level up, or I guess I should say evolve, once you evolve your ultimate, the regular activation of your ultimate allows you to become invisible, therefore untargetable for a few seconds, and you can do this up to 2 times, and I believe you take reduced damage. When you do it, you still take even more reduced damage, and you can do it up to 3 times. So it becomes sort of a major assassination tool, at least in my opinion. And I know you're back here. Come here, Darius, come here. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, buddy. You're not going anywhere. Come here, come here, come here. Give me a kiss. Bad. And it's okay. I mean, I don't like to get it, but that's personally because I don't use the invisibility a whole lot. I mean, I'm more of an aggressive. I want to have that burst damage and then want to get out as fast as possible. And like I said, I suck at skill shots, so I'm usually terrible at landing the W. But if you're really good at landing the W, then I recommend that you get the ultimate, because it will help you out in team fights. I mean, you become untargetable. That's an amazing tool to have. And it also it can be used as oh, I forgot one part about that. It can be used to chase people, because once you use it, you get a movement speed. And it can help you catch up to people. Also, it can help you run away, and you can do it up to 3 times. So if you're really good at skill shots, then upgrade the ultimate. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about build. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm very hesitant to talk about build, and I'm not saying this is the perfect build for Kha'Zix. I'm just saying this is the build I use personally that works for me and my playstyle. If you have an idea for a different build, then by all means go for it. I recommend that you do try different builds. Now, Kah'Zix doesn't scale very well with ability power, at least that's what people say. So he's more of an AD. And here's the movement speed I'm talking about. I'm trying to catch up to Darius, and I do it 2 times. Now, if I would have evolved my R, I could probably catch up to him using the 3rd time. But whatever, he decided to fight me, and he ended up falling to me. So you know, you're bad, Darius. Now, Last Whisper. I like to rush that item as soon as possible. I like the armor penetration and Blitz. Look at that damage. I used the Void Spikes, as you saw right there, because I didn't think my Leap Strike would kill him. Again, underestimating the damage on Leap Strike is a terrible mistake, and I apologize for doing it. But it's like in the system. I didn't think it would kill him. And right here, Israel, you don't stand a chance. Just get out of here. And Cody Hongran from Street Fighter, Cross Tekken. Basically, I like to rush Last Whisper, because I like the armor penetration. It's really nice. It goes very well on Kha'Zix, and it synergizes incredibly with his Q. I can't emphasize enough how good of an item that Last Whisper is. And right here, leap, get out. I'm not gonna win a fight against Darius and Israel, so I'm just gonna try to hold off the lane. I'm gonna harass a little bit. Oh crap! Blitzcrank comes out of nowhere, and I know I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Yeah, there you go. Comes Darius, Chuck Norris. God damn it. Last Whisper, Berserker's Griefs, depends. If I'm going for like attack speed, I like to go Berserker's Griefs. If not, I like to go for the movement, for Boots of Speed. I don't know, when it comes to boots, I guess it's personal. It's just you go with whatever you feel like. But the recommended item is cooldown reduction, and I agree, cooldown reduction does help with Kha'Zix, unless you're building Yomu's Ghostblade. If you're building Yomu's Ghostblade, which is another great item for Kha'Zix due to the movement speed and the cooldown, then you don't need Boots of Speed, and I recommend you get either Ninja Tabi for less stability or Berserker's Greaves for, you know, the attack damage. And Blitz, why would you pull me into the turret? You're going down. My Q does a lot of damage. Now right here, I'm waiting for a shield to go down, so I start capping, so the turret will stop attacking me. I leap away, and I survive. I pick up the health relic, and I'm gonna start capping the point, you know? What could possibly go wrong? I'm just gonna casually cap the point. And all I see in the bottom of the map is just the Israel ult coming towards me in a few seconds. It hits me, oh god, and then the turret hits me. So I type in, I remember I typed in well played Israel, and look at Nidalee avoids his charm, just like a boss, avoids orb. Oh my god, Nidalee, so sexy. Keep going, girl, keep going. So I forgot what I was saying. I also like damage items. I mean, many people build them tanky, many people go frozen hammer, many people build Kha'Zix a little bit tanky, which is alright. I mean, I agree, but I like the burst damage, so I like to go Infinity Edge just to really do a number on people. Black Cleaver for my attack speed, and Sanguine Blade for the sustain. And that's basically my core build. I use those items, I'd say, fairly regularly, and as you can see, Sanguine Blade actually gives me a fair amount of sustain. So I like that. And look at Vayne go. Look at Vayne go. Go, girl. You got it, like a boss. And you know, you can build Kha'Zix however you want. However, I do feel like there's an item that Kha'Zix should have at all times, and it's Last Whisper. I can't emphasize how good Last Whisper is. And here I am being a good assassin, focusing the AD carry, and right here out of nowhere comes Ahri and just decimates my health. But don't worry, Vayne is here, gets a double kill, gets a triple kill. Here comes Darius, starts attacking Darius. Siobhan is attacking Darius. Oh my god, it's close enough. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Darius. Who do you think was gonna win? Duh. Like I said, items. I like to build for lifesteal and damage. If you want to build Kha'Zix otherwise, I agree with you. I mean, it's your decision at the end of the day. However, I do feel like burst damage will help you out in the long run. And my point is right here. Katarina is fed. She got a quadra kill. She's been pretty much ripping everybody. And right here, I'm standing on her ultimate, and I still mess her up. I didn't walk away. I could have probably leap strike away from her ultimate and wait for it to end, but I stood there like a boss. That, and I had the shield. But who's counting? I try to help my friendly, but however, she does get messed up on a 2v1, and I don't want anything to do with Darius or Israel. So I'm just gonna protect the point. Look at the damage. Look at the damage on those void spikes. It's just so good. Kha'Zix is a very damn Darius. Because like I said, Kha'Zix is a very good champion, and many people try to play him in the jungle on Summoner's Rift, but I feel like I owe it to you to tell you that don't do it. I mean, he is, people can get through the jungle with Kha'Zix, but overall it's not recommended. He's not, I feel like, in my opinion, he's not a good jungler. I feel the same way about Rengar. He's just, they're good solo tops, but that's it. Oh, and I remember this right here. I disconnected for whatever reason. As a result, I couldn't help. We lost mid, and we kind of lost bottom. So things are looking dire for us right now. The match was fairly close, but we're losing points and fast. So I gotta just start capping on the minion, and I feel like in Summoner's Rift it works as well. But you know, again, it's a matter of personal opinion. On the minion, I like to go with heal and ignite. So the reason behind it is heal so I can stay in fights longer, and I can survive. Due to the fact that I'm fairly squishy, I can survive a couple fights, and I use ignite to really get into the role of assassinating people. If you put ignite on somebody that's running away, and then you can use the void spike, then that's pretty much a guaranteed kill. And right here we cap top. Garen is tanky as hell, so he can defend against Darius, and I'm just gonna go bottom and try to cap along with Nidalee. And Ahri, just stop it, Ahri. Just stop it. You killed me once, okay? Don't get any ideas. And we pretty much won this game. It was very close game. It was very close game, my friend. I can tell you how good it was. You know, props to the enemy team. I think I consider it a very fun game. Props to my teammate, great teamwork. Kha'Zix viable. Remember, Last Whisper. Can't emphasize that enough. And you know, if you like the video, like the video. If not, then screw you, man.